Microsoft must be feeling pretty good about themselves. They're definitely in more of a give-it mood right now, and this is pretty cool to see them actually go out there and give some people some really cool stuff. Now, in the past, they've given stuff away, and they usually do this when they're doing certain types of, good deals on games. When they give like their summer games deal, or when they have their like holiday games deals or whatever. And that's when they usually do that. So for them to be doing that now, I think is pretty cool and nice to see, just because as a fan, it's just nice sometimes to get, a little bit of a $5 here or there, and that's, I think, what's kind of separates Sony and Microsoft. Microsoft seems like they really respect their gamers and respect their fans, and Sony, on the other hand, oftentimes doesn't really feel that way, given the way that they talk to everybody and things like that. So, yeah, this is very interesting to me anyway, and I thought I'd get into it because, hey, who doesn't like free stuff? And who doesn't like hearing about free stuff, right? Am I right or am I right? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started in this video. Should be a good one. I always love doing these videos because everybody always asks me, hey, how do I get the free stuff from Microsoft? Well, guess what? You can get free stuff from Microsoft just by when you sign up for your account or whatever. You have to click that you enable them to send you offers. So many people think that it's just spam, but no, it's stuff like this, and absolutely great to see. I love it when we see these types of things coming from these companies. It's like they really kind of understand that, money doesn't grow on trees, and it's always nice to kind of get stuff just from a perspective of being a fan of video games. I absolutely love video games, and it's just great to see kind of the way that they've gone about doing these things. And anyway, I want to get into it. Hey everybody, I'm Crap Gamer, and this is obviously Crap Gamer Reviews, back with yet another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the video at the very least, as I'm looking to get 100 likes on each of the videos that I do, which again, that would be pretty kick-ass if you guys could do that. I do put in some work on these videos, and I would just appreciate it. So if you wouldn't mind, help me out. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, Microsoft is giving away some free money, free Xbox currency, as it were. And, this is a great thing. I think this is a great thing for everybody involved. And, like I said, if you're signed up for this stuff, it really helps out. If not, then, maybe go ahead and try to sign up for this stuff. So, Microsoft are giving that away. You can check your email. Also, they sometimes send you a redeemable thing to your actual Xbox, thing, and you'll get a message saying, hey, you've got, this amount of money or whatever. Usually it's $5. $5 is the one that I got. So we'll see. And also, like I always kind of say this, if you have a chance to go out there and do some things, earn the rewards from Microsoft, I think that is a good thing to do. One of the things that can always help with that is, hey, just go ahead and, like I said, do some of the searches, turn in some of the things. If you're a Game Pass subscriber, I literally get free stuff from them all the time. One of the things, quick story real quick, is that I was able to pre-order Hogwarts Legacy on Xbox, and a lot of people, obviously if you're on social media and you're like, I'm getting this game on Xbox, a lot of the, I got a lot of things like, well, you're not going to get that haptic feedback like on the PlayStation, and you're not going to get that little 5-minute mission. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really care, because guess what? I paid much less for the the edition that I got, the Digital Deluxe on Xbox, because I had like $55 in rewards points. So it kind of is what it is. You earn by doing these things. So right now they're giving away some money. You might want to check that. Also, they're giving away new dynamic backgrounds for Series X and X owners to celebrate the release of the Dead Space remake. We're used to scoring some dynamic backgrounds for our Xbox Series X and S, but this one is just a little bit different. Instead of a first-party wallpaper, this time around it's a special third-party one based on EA's release of Dead Space. To apply it, you need to head over to the settings menu, personalization, my backgrounds, dynamic backgrounds, and I'm going to link this so you guys can check it out. It actually looks pretty damn cool. If you're curious about the new Dead Space game, it's a remake based on Visceral Games' 2008 survival horror title. So far, the remake has been very positively received, with many viewers praising the various improvements and additions. Like I said, I'm going to link it. You can check it out. Obviously, you probably know what Dead Space is and things like that. They also, last year they had released dynamic background for Series X and S with Pentiment. Although there's plenty of drama in Obsidian's latest release Pentiment, it can actually be quite relaxing. It's a beautiful scenery, blah, blah, blah. And they had one that was out, which I thought was pretty cool. You can like kind of snap these up. I like the fact that they're doing these types of things. And like I said, getting free stuff, is always a cool thing. It's always, it's always a very cool thing to see. And, gamers are fickle, like back in my day, and I've mentioned this multiple times, like people that hate on Game Pass or whatever, they kind of asked me, they're like, well, why do you like Game Pass so much? And it's like, listen, I've got kids. That's not the only reason. It's just a good value in general. But it's like, do we forget the time when we were younger and most of us, I don't know, maybe some people's parents had, tons of money and things like that. But in general, like growing up, I had brothers and, it was very tough to get anything. We would rent games, and to be honest with you, to rent the couple games or whatever that I would get, and he would get a couple, was more expensive than it is for Game Pass right now. Believe it or not, and we only got to play those games that they had to go back at a certain time or whatever. And if you picked a bad one, because there was no way to really tell, it was super unfortunate. And now it's like with Game Pass, there's just literally hundreds of games that people can choose from and get the chance to play. The kids love it. The opportunity to go out there and kind of play all these different games and things. I think that's brilliant. And, it's a really exciting thing if you think about it. Once you get past all the hate, it's absolutely asinine to hate on, by the way, because guess what? It makes no sense to hate on this. It's like, hey, do you hate value? Do you hate, saving money? Do you hate, giving your kids or whoever choice of, hundreds of games? Like, honestly, I don't understand it. Help me make it make sense. Help me to understand exactly what's going on with this, because it honestly just does not make any sense to me whatsoever why people hate on it, other than Microsoft does it, Xbox does it, PlayStation doesn't, and PlayStation says that, it's not good. So all of a sudden you're going to believe it because of PlayStation. They say it's not good, so you're going to believe that it's not good with no real kind of explanation other than our games would lose quality. And then we see that Hi-Fi Rush just released better quality, better game, right into Game Pass Day 1, shadow drop, no marketing, doing better than Forspoken, a full $70 game that Sony money had it. Interesting to think about. I'll give you some time to kind of mull that over. Let me know what you think. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. Thank you so much for watching. Crap Gamer out.